Gamblers would get better odds if they just made bets with each other.
The more dementia progresses, the less the patient notices it.
As evidenced by the refusal to put an equal number of each respective product in their packaging, one can only assume there is a widespread conspiracy to keep consumers in an endless cycle of purchasing hot dogs and buns when one or the other runs out.
The human body is both very easy and very hard to kill.
One day you will buy a shirt and will die in that shirt.
Hundreds of spiders live inside the walls of your house.
In video games, cars don't have airbags.
The solid form of a metal is that metal's ice form.
Zombies are weak enough to be easily stabbed, and dismembered yet strong enough to rip through human flesh and bone like pudding.
Given that Earth is 70% water, we are lucky that it isn't just a bunch of far apart small islands.
Drumsticks are ice cream cones that are named after cuts of poultry that are named after a musical instrument.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
When a loved one passes away, people mourn that they will never see them again, but when the deceased chooses to make their presence known to the living again, they scream bloody murder.
There are lots of songs about Christmas, but almost none about Easter.
No matter how you try to change or prolong history, humanity will still eventually manage to create the concept of a gun.
Location is all that separates a walk from a hike.
Aging bites a bit harder when you're not fond of the parent you resemble.
There is a big difference between a men's only club and a gentleman's club.
We might need to explain to our grandchildren about what cash was. Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Whenever you meet someone you know, there is a chance you may never meet them again, and many times you won't even know that encounter was the last.
Diamonds and other gemstones are no different than Bitcoin. Their value is completely made up and only exists because we agree they are valuable.
With societies becoming more and more cashless, beggars are going to struggle to survive.
It is unclear whether someone who spends too much on loot boxes should seek help for a gambling problem or a shopping problem.
When it comes to dating, saying someone is out of your league is either very sweet or very shallow.
An empty browser history reveals more than a full one.
Humans made lemons sour only to then add sugar when making lemonade. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music in my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for daily guided meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.